Hello, my name is Ben Tardif and I built this mini golf themed marble machine. The final video is done and will premiere on Saturday, June 3rd. It took a while to finish the final video because of a few reasons. One, this isn't my full-time job. This is just a hobby that I do on the side. My main job is doing stunts for a few theme parks and for film and TV. The other reason it took a while to finish the final video is because I took some time to upgrade my production value. I made a few investments so that all my videos from here on out look a lot better. The first thing I did was to update the lighting. For the duration of the build, I've been using the fluorescent lights in my garage. About halfway through the series, I added a halogen floodlight to improve the lighting a bit. But it's not the best for filming purposes. I wanted to get a few LED lights that were bright enough to fill a room and could be moved around anywhere. After doing some research and looking at all the options, I chose these LED bulb lights. They screw into a socket like a normal light bulb and have a cover that evenly distributes the light. I attached sockets to wooden planks and ran cords from the sockets, so all I have to do is clamp them somewhere and plug them in. They get really bright. This is what my shop looks like with just the fluorescent lights, and now with the LEDs added. Yeah, much better. The lights can be moved and placed anywhere. For this, they were attached to a tripod, the garage door, and a cabinet door. The next upgrade that I made was to the camera equipment. I'd say about 80 to 90% of the videos that I filmed for this building process were filmed on this GoPro Hero 3. Now, it worked great, but there's no screen to see what it sees, and the app that I used to kind of see the frame didn't always work. So for the most part, I was just shooting it with the hope that it was getting it right. The other thing about this GoPro is that it's so old that the batteries don't really last anymore, so it pretty much had to be plugged in the entire time. And that got old really quick. The last few build videos were shot with an iPhone 7. Now this works great, but it's not a long-term solution because sometimes I'd like to listen to music or a podcast while I work, and memory on an iPhone is precious real estate. So it must be used wisely. So I made a big upgrade. I broke down and got a DSLR kit. This is a great starter kit with a bunch of things that work alongside the camera, including memory cards, a travel bag, a flash, telephoto and macro lenses, a small tripod, lens filters, a large tripod, and of course, the camera. I went for the Canon Rebel T6i because it fits all my needs for a camera right now. Of course, the boxes make for great cat toys. The T6i captures HD video and was a good choice economically. Also, one of the main reasons I got this camera is because of the swivel screen. I can easily make sure that the framing is correct while I'm in the shot. Like this. Hello. I may use the iPhone or GoPro as needed, but this is going to be my main camera from now on. Okay, so I've got this mini golf themed marble machine. How cool would it be if I used marbles that look like golf balls, right? Well, I tried, but it didn't work. I found these white marbles online that say they have a 1/2 inch diameter, and it just so happens that the marbles I use are 1/2 inch diameter steel ball bearings. So, bada bing, bada boom, that's perfect, right? Well, not quite. So, these white marbles ended up being too light and too big. The slopes on the machine are really gradual, and the white marbles couldn't get enough momentum to make it down. Also, I built the machine to fit exactly a 1/2 inch size marble. So instead of being 0.5 inches like the steel marbles, they were 0.52 inches. And that slight difference in size prevents them from fitting through some of the small spaces. I tried with the golf ball looking marbles, but it was a bust. Okay, so now I've got lights, I've got camera, I've got the action, And now I gotta clean the garage. Everything's been in shambles the last few months while I was furiously building this machine. Since it's done, everything can finally get put back to where it's supposed to go. It's nice to just hit the reset button on the shop and get organized again. In the next month or so, I'll try to do a shop tour and show some of the unique designs in my shop and explain some of the obstacles I had to overcome while putting it together. It's relatively small, but I've been able to compact a lot of features into the space and make it very functional. Another thing that I invested in was a large roll of paper to make my own backdrops. Especially for this video, I wanted the entire focus to be on the machine and not anything in the background. In the near future, I'll have access to the YouTube space in LA to shoot final videos there, but this will work for now. Also, how cool is it to have a 4-foot wide roll of paper? I'm sure I can come up with some fun ways to use it. And with all that done, it was time to shoot. Here's a look at the setup during filming. I utilized the new tripod and got some great footage with the new camera. The LED lights were set up on a cabinet door, a ladder, and a trash can. The paper background puts all the focus on the machine and reflects the light onto it as well. The video turned out great, and here's a sneak preview. I'd like to show you another fun thing, and that's the original sketch of this machine that I did last year. This is the concept design that the entire machine was based on, and when compared to the final product, they match up really well. It took a lot of time and hard work to get from concept to creation, but it was worth it. Okay, so my next marble machine is going to be something a little bit different. I got this vase during Black Friday because I figured I could build a marble machine inside of it. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'll be using this compact motor as well as this pulley setup. As opposed to my other marble machines, this one I actually plan on keeping. If my wife can display this thing in our house, then I can display a marble machine. Anyway, if you want to see me build this marble machine or other theme ones in the future, feel free to subscribe. I hope that you enjoyed the building process for this guy. If you haven't seen the videos, there's 23 episodes totaling to about 4 hours of content showing every step of how it was made. And check back on Saturday, June 3rd for the final video of the mini golf marble machine. That's it for now. See ya.